Help me say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Hey, now everybody just say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. What it do, what it does, what it is, what it ain't. It is your boy CJ and your boy Tim back again with another Say It Loud podcast.
Say it loud.
Black and proud.
What's going on, man?
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
I can't call it, you know.
Yeah.
Another day.
Being black
Mm-hmm.
and proud.
Yes.
And
Oh,
loud.
you know what? A friend of mine called me today and was like, "What exactly do you mean by whoever makes ham is a serial killer?"
Hold on.
Called me on the phone.
You said whoever makes ham.
Well, because I put the clip up from the last show and you was like,
oh.
And I was like, well, whoever just makes ham on a random Tuesday is a serial killer. Get out of there.
That's right.
And he was like, nah. And he got so amped up, and so he said he was personally offended. He was making ham tonight. I was just like, I'm just saying. But I just wanted to point that out.
I mean, but why do people? I can make ham just off.
So here was my thought.
Okay.
When you're, first of all, again, context for the conversation. You was like, after made this whole big old meal.
Right.
So a lot of things flooded in my head when you said that. I was like, first of all, I'm ready to go to sleep. Ain't nobody got time for eating after I done. Okay. And all of that. But then I was like, and you said ham, and I thought of the cartoon big old smoked hams and I'm just like, that is for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Anybody who is making that big ass ham chunk outside of that is a serial killer. Now he was like, we small hams. I don't know, whatever. What in my mind it was the big ass hams, and it was like, it's Wednesday, man.
Yeah, okay. But I mean, so wait, do people who make a full turkey outside of Thanksgiving and Christmas, are they serial killers too?
Yeah, or they got like deep-seated issues with their parents or something.
Why? Wait. First of all, I've made a turkey just off GP.
I'm talking a big
turkey. I took a turkey and I made it regular.
Because there's a difference, because like Danish corn hens and all that stuff, them small birds or even a chicken. But when I'm thinking I made a turkey, I'm like, you talking about a Thanksgiving butterball double joint? Right. No, yes, something's wrong with you. If that's just no.
No,
there's no event.
No,
we're not feeding people. We're just like, I want me a whole turkey.
This is what happened. This is what happened. I had made a turkey for Thanksgiving, right? And it was so good, it like disappeared. Like they killed that turkey carcass and everything. So my mom was like, "Hey Timmy, why don't you make us another turkey?" And just like a week after Thanksgiving. And I was like, really?
Well, that's still in between with Christmas. No, it's still weird. But
it's still weird because to you, because that's after a holiday and before the next holiday. It's in between.
And did you have another turkey on the next holiday?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, too much.
Yeah, we made a turkey on Christmas too. We had a turkey on
Turkey's not even hitting like that.
It is though. When I make
it's not.
When I make the turkey.
Of course, that's what every black person says when I do it or when so and so does it, because we got Splickadash and all of that.
You know, black folks is extra. You know, we think we make everything.
I've been saying that, extra. Black folks be extra, and I'm here for it. For some of the things, but other things I'll be like, well,
like you gonna turn some turkey down just off GP. Like if I made a turkey like, hey CJ, and I get half of the turkey to you, like you gonna turn that.
What is the context in which you offer me a half a turkey? Like that is weird.
If I just made a whole turkey, like, hey, I'm by myself, I'm not gonna eat this whole thing by myself.
Which is the question I would be asking before the turkey's made. Why am I making this big ass turkey? I don't know, but I'm not gonna do it all.
You should have tasted the turkey I made, bro. I injected it.
I like fried turkeys.
Look, I injected it with some Cajun butter, bro, and I marinated that bitch overnight. Slaps. Slapped.
And I mean, yeah, turkey.
Gone.
I'm not saying turkey ain't good. It's just not dope like that. I like dark meat turkey. You know.
Yeah, I like turkey.
I mean, the best time turkey be hitting is really after Thanksgiving when you make some sliders with some Hawaiian rolls. And the turkey,
no.
And the mac and cheese.
Let me tell you what it is though. You gotta make that turkey hash though.
What do you mean?
That turkey hash after Thanksgiving.
I don't know what turkey hash is.
You're missing. I miss it.
That sounds very.
I'm gonna have to bless your existence after Thanksgiving.
I mean, whatever. Turkey hash don't sound any kind of like what.
it's different.
Yeah, it sounds different.
I'll bring you some one day.
But speaking of black people and their food, let's talk about a video from Kevin on Stage, which it was a piece from his stand-up set. I am going to play it here just so we can listen to it.
Black people get so mad when you haven't done the black thing. But there are so many black things. You can't miss one movie. You have basically had to see every black movie, every hood classic. You have to like all the soul foods. You have to know every R&B singer. It's too much. I told people I hadn't heard about Anita Baker. They tried to kill me. What I just said. It all makes sense until it's me. Basically, don't Anita Baker. Next thing I know, he ain't vote for Obama. Hold on. I was a churchy kid. Black folks be pissed if you don't do the black thing. All I said on social media is I like pumpkin pie. That's it. Boy, the rumors start swelling. Kev hates sweet potato pie. Kev cheats on his wife. What? I just like pumpkin pie. That's all. I feel like you always on quiz being black. You walking down the street, you jump out the bushes. Who directed Friday? That's Gary Gray.
There you go.
Okay. So
there's
that's him. He is that black. He is the black people.
I'm black people.
He'd be like, you ain't seen Cooley High. You ain't black, my brother. Huh? You ain't seen the Mac. You gonna tell me you ain't seen the Mac? It's like, okay, the fuck.
Look.
And I didn't know who directed Friday. Nigga would have shot me.
Look. In my defense, bro. Like, here's my thinking.
Oh, I forgot you was plugged in.
Here's my thinking. There are certain things in black culture, in the black community, I feel that every black person should, like, at least know about. Not, like, you should at least seen parts of a movie, or at least tasted a dish, or at least heard part of a song. Like, it's just something that, those types of things are just ingrained in your DNA as a black person. And when someone tells me that they ain't partake, like if someone told me they ain't never seen, what's a very popular black movie that people would say that
popular in what circles? Well, see, you the only one that say all black people should have seen.
Okay, I'll say this much: if you're black and you tell me you ain't seen like The Color Purple, something's wrong with you.
No, something right there. Wrong. You get this. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a bunch of reasons why that's dumb. Okay, first of all, The Color Purple does not have rewatchability for people like that. They're not going to sit down and be like, it's The Color Purple night. And with that in mind, what adults are taking their kids and be like, this is a piece of cinematic history you need to check out. Parents are not doing that. So why would a child care anything about Sealig? She don't know.
I'm not saying let them watch it as a kid.
So then why would they know about it? If you don't watch it as a kid, what makes you want to watch it as an adult?
I guess that's just something that just needs to happen eventually.
And and again, as the generations continue to go on from when that movie was released, nobody cares. That's why when you be bringing up them 70s movies, I was like, my nigga, okay, if you had that exposure, we're only a year apart. If you got that exposure in your household, that's fine. My nigga, we did not play them jive movies in my house.
Look, but so here's the thing: if you know about the Jackson 5, Michael Jackson, Prince, all this.
First of all, that is mainstream black.
Okay.
That's mainstream black because everybody in the world knows about Michael Jackson.
Okay, but just take that as an example. If you know about that, why don't you know about this? That's my thing.
Because there's a big degree of separation between the two. Now again, when you talk about black culture versus mainstream,
right?
them examples, Jackson's and Prince, it's mainstream. It's like it's too far removed. There's too much space and opportunity of shit that they have done that put them on a different platform that's not just black culture.
Right.
Now, you go look. You could say try to make the argument maybe for a. Well, no, again, because as time goes on, I just don't expect the younger people to know some of the things that we thought was.
And that's true. That's true. And that whole generation argument, that's a very true statement as well. Because growing up, I was watching and listening to shit that I shouldn't have been watching and listening to, but I have. But it was a different time back then. Now, you know, kids are affected different. Teenagers are affected different.
I don't think people are affected different. I think people just act different.
But like with me, with my kids, like I made sure that they knew all about the good shit, even at a young age. Like my son and daughter were bumping MJ and Prince. When my son was in the womb, I was putting the headphones and playing the Purple Rain soundtrack on his mama's stomach just so he could hear it. And when he came out the womb, he started liking Prince and MJ and the Gap Band and the Daz Band and all that old school Earth, Wind and Fire. Earth, Wind and Fire is his favorite band. He's 16.
Word.
You know
I know. I feel you. And
So,
you give them exposure. But
right.
see, that's how you did it. Now, have all of your friends done that with their children?
A good amount of them, yeah.
But have all of your friends done that with their children?
Not all.
Okay, so then you can see firsthand of how some people may not get that same exposure.
Right, I totally get it, but with me...
So with that, you be judging niggas because they don't know, but maybe their parents didn't play that.
Okay, but with me, it's when a black man or black woman tell me they ain't seen such and such or ain't listened to such and such or they've heard of such and such, it disrupts my spirit. Like what was you doing like around this time? What
They had their own shit. Maybe they was on crack.
Okay then, but
you know,
but gotta be a reason.
Or the reason is it never entered my atmosphere.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Podcast partner, CJ Weird Mobile. What factors come into play when a black man or black woman ain't seen a very popular black movie?
Here's a factor. Here's a factor.
Okay.
Maybe somebody who was the lead in that movie they don't like. So they said, I don't want to see that movie. And that was the end of it. It could be a classic, but maybe they don't fuck with that person. And that's the reason.
Okay, what other factors?
Okay, what other factors?
Other than personal choice. Other than personal choice.
It's always a personal... To watch a movie, you've got to make a personal decision to sit down and watch a movie.
Okay, but what if you've never heard of it? Like,
okay, then you've never heard of it. Is that your fault that your ears have... Tim, you're frustrating me. So you're telling me that if somebody never heard of Breaking 2, they never heard of that in their life. According to you, they wrong.
According to me, not only are they wrong, but because you know I'm an advocate for the black card now. I'm gonna bring this up again because it's not revoked, but it does come into question. There's certain, like, take music for example. There's certain artists that, just forget music, movies. There's certain movies that if you ain't seen, your black card will come into question. And there's other movies that if you ain't seen, that your black card is absolutely revoked and under review.
All right. So you're saying, I mean, the movies are one of the big things that'll get your black card taken away.
Right. Like if you told me you never seen the 5 Heartbeats, then we're gonna have to take your black card until.
See the 5 Heart. When did 5 Heartbeats come out? 1990, 91, something like that.
Something around there in the 90s.
Why would somebody who was born in what are we in 2022? So a 20-year-old in 2002. Why the fuck would they care? Why would they care?
It's part of their
No. Because we did not all grow up the same. we grew up in households where people in our household, the adults, loved Motown music.
Right.
Now, a black family, maybe a black couple who was not into Motown. That's not their style. That's not what they like. Okay. So they, as a couple, didn't do that. Then they have kids. That's not a part of what they... You saying they're not the right kind of black. Y'all, Tim racist as fuck.
Racist.
Yo.
I'm not racist.
Crazy.
I promise you, I'm not racist. I just
he just don't like you others.
I don't. It's not that either. I just have a strong opinion when it comes to stuff within our culture that we have never experienced. Like, I feel like it's my job as a black man to like educate about our culture to people who ain't aware. You know what I'm saying? Like black people.
No, I don't know what you're saying. I mean, okay, I get you want to be Captain Save a nigga. I can dig it.
I'm just trying to keep the culture alive, bro. I'm just trying to keep it from.
See, but how? Okay, you trying to keep the culture alive. I feel you.
Right.
But how you gonna expect to keep the culture alive when you killing niggas because they don't know something?
I'm not killing them per se.
Oh, black card! Come here, you ain't black no more until you sat your ass down and watched Sealy.
Right, okay, so if one of my partners came up to me and said, hey, I ain't never seen such movie, it's like, oh really? Well, we're watching it right now. Do you have time? Yes, I do. All right, sit your ass down. We gonna watch this bitch.
Okay, then they're being exposed to it.
Okay.
But for you to have all this judgmental attitude about a nigga because they have not been exposed to it. Ooh, everybody ain't met Tim, so he can give us the movie review of our life. My nigga, why you gotta be so mean to people?
I'm sorry, bro. I don't know.
I'm telling Kev on stage on you, he's them. Yeah, I'm throwing shit and everything.
Go ahead. Tell them I'm them.
Craziness.
I'm them. I'll call you out.
Because again, I always stand on black people are not monolithic, so...
We're not monolithic, I totally agree with you.
So that means we're not the same, which means we don't have the same experiences, presently or in the past or in the future. So that means somebody might not have seen Crooklyn.
That's sad.
It is, it's a great movie. But if it never entered your atmosphere, then... What the... You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
I
get you. I get you. I totally get it. I'm just saying.
Still gonna be a
if you black, you ain't never seen New Jack City or The Wiz even. Like even The Wiz. Like if you black, you ain't seen The Wiz. I gotta ask like how you grew up. Like I have to because that movie's older than me, and I was raised off that bitch.
So here's the thing: The Wiz.
And everyone black I know. Matter of fact. There's black people I know that ain't never seen that movie, and that fucks with me. Like, how are you black and not know about this movie? But the white people I'm friends with, they love this movie. They've seen it multiple times.
Again, the further away you get from when things like movies are released, the less impactful they're going to be on the future generation. My opinion. Because, yeah, I love The Wiz. Well, I love The Wiz. There are parts I didn't like. It dragged a little bit in there. But if you watch The Wiz as it was recorded, it looks like an old, dusty-ass, kind of low-budget movie.
Okay.
For watching it in today's eyes.
I'll give you that.
Why would a kid want to watch that?
I mean,
why would a kid want to sit down and watch that?
I mean, it's I wouldn't say it's kid friendly. It's kind of borderline. There's parts that.
And what adult has time to be like? Ooh, I mean, adults have time to watch their shows. I'm not saying they don't, but and this is coming from somebody who don't be watching stuff. So this, I mean this. Sometimes it'd be like, I want to watch something. Oh, somebody said I should watch this, and I go, I watch a preview. Or I just look at the thumbnail, and I'll be like. This don't look like it's it. Nope. And that's it. I'll just like you judging black people off they black so they should know. If your thing don't get me, or if I'm just genuinely not interested, it's a no for me. So it didn't come in.
Okay.
I got one that's gonna piss you off.
Okay.
You know I never seen Sinbad stand up. And I've never seen him do stand up. I think I saw a clip of something once. And I know he hosted, but his actual stand-up, and here's the thing, I was on Netflix today, and I saw it, I was like, oh, Sinbad, and I was like, nah, though. and I don't feel bad about it. Here's the thing, and Sinbad's funny to me as an actor, but I've never, and I don't feel bad.
You know what? Okay, I'll give you that because his special was on HBO back in the day, and we were younger, and it probably didn't come across your radar. You're absolutely right. And I can't fault you. But I still that still hurts. But I can't fault you.
You know,
that still hurts. Now, if you told me you ain't seen Def Comedy Jam, then we'd have to talk.
Well, just as a series?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Okay then. So I'm saying.
But that's me, of course.
So if a black person came to you and said, "I'd never seen any episodes of Martin,"
how old are they?
And they're our age, a little older.
Okay, so at our age, a little bit, a black person.
Yeah.
I would ask questions. I'm like, first of all, where are you from? Because region might have to do with it. What are your parents? Are they super religious? Because for some people, for my little brother Josh, I saw how he was sheltered, and praise God, he ain't lose his mind, but he also ain't sheltered no more, and he likes what he likes. You know what I'm saying? So I would ask these questions, but I'm not, man. I don't. If you ain't done it, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of. I'm sure there's something that. You'd be like, well, what if somebody has never done this? I would probably look sideways. But I can't think of what it is. Simply because I understand how big this world is. And not everybody has access to everything. And we take for granted. Def Comedy Jam, we watched that as kids. We should not have watched that as kids. You know? So why do we know about it? Because we was doing something we shouldn't have.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But, so that's, you know.
Right.
Let's see what else we got on the docket. Okay, if New Edition didn't add Johnny Gill, who would we pick to replace Bobby?
Yeah, so if New Edition was like replacing Bobby Brown, but they didn't pick Johnny Gill,
yes,
who? And the decision was yours to pick a replacement for Bobby Brown. Who else besides Johnny Gill would you pick? And if that person and who in your pick. Does it make New Edition more famous, less famous, or the same level?
I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, when Johnny Gill... So they released Heartbreaking in 88?
Yeah.
I don't know who the R&B hot people was in the mid-80s.
Let's look it up real quick. Because there's got to be some...
You can't say Mike, because, you know, that's ridiculous.
That's
he left his own group.
Absolutely.
Joined somebody else.
He left his own group.
But I really don't... I'll Be Short now. I'll Be Short was not funky enough. I don't think he was...
Could he...
You know.
Could he...
And that brow was serious. Oh, Anthony Davis had his.
Oh, boy. His eyebrow was...
His name was Eyebrow Shore.
Okay, so let me see. Hold on. Let me R&B singers.
Who else was out?
Yeah, let's see. Okay,
DeBarge.
Okay, El DeBarge.
No. El? No.
Not El DeBarge.
No. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
And plus, his voice is so close to Ralph's.
Right.
Actually, his voice is better than Ralph's low key.
Okay, what if they didn't pick a replacement?
And just went to 4? I don't think it would have lasted with the 4.
Because... They'd be less famous then?
I don't think they would. They would have had to. They still had to do another album. So if they did that album with the 4 of them, it wouldn't have been as big. So yeah, they would have been less famous. And yeah, the whole allure of New Edition wouldn't exist then because when they all broke up and got back together, you know, you had these superpowers at that point. Johnny Gill was one of them. So yeah.
Okay, what about Keith Sweat?
I don't think it will. Can Keith Sweat dance? I mean, you can say the same for Johnny Gill before, because he said I wasn't no dancer, but he got it.
Right.
Could Keith Sweat get it?
I don't think so. That wasn't part of his repertoire.
Because they're dancing. That is half of New Edition is the dancing. So
I mean, if you worked with him, you could probably get it. But I mean, naturally, probably not.
And he just sings slow to me, so I don't know how fast I'm gonna go.
I kind of the way. Aaron Hall.
Aaron Hall
from Guy.
Ah,
If he left Guy and went to New Edition instead of Johnny Gill.
that I don't think that would be a terrible mix. I think it could work.
I think it'd be better.
Yeah,
I think it'll take New Edition.
But Johnny's voice, it was so grown, and because of Ralph's voice, Johnny was such an amazing contrast to it.
Right.
Which is one of the reasons I think it worked so well.
Yeah.
With Aaron Hall, it would work melodically, but I don't think it still would have had the star power just because of the way they were able to bounce off each other. And Can You Stand the Rain? I mean, having them two lead that was just the perfect mix. So
okay. Who else? You said I'll Be Sure already, right?
yeah.
Okay. Would that make them less famous or more famous, or right where they at with I'll Be Sure instead of Johnny Gill?
Would Albie still? You know. I don't think it could work simply because I don't think I'll Be Sure could hang within the group. I don't think that he would mesh well because New Edition, for all intents and purposes, were knucklehead hood dudes.
You're right.
From
Boston, right?
You know, yeah, and so all of them were from the projects, and they show that even to this day. They, you hear them do interviews. Well, I don't think as of the last couple of years, but up into their grown years, I'm like, oh, we fought all the time. Like we got in a fist fight last week in front of the hotel. And I don't think I'll Be Sure was ever about that rugged life. And even though they were made up and sparkly, shiny, they was like Whitney Houston. They was some real hood people.
Side note, is Heartbreak in your top 5 R&B albums of all time?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not at all discounting it, but I'm having a flood of. I'm trying to think of all the albums that I really. So you put me on the spot. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay then. Okay.
Well, damn it. Okay. Confessions. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Fuck is the name of it? Damn it, I gotta look at it. Just to try not to kill. What was this thing called? Oh, Songs in the Key of Life.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Oh man. I'm treading softly here. Hold on. I don't know. I gotta think. That's three. I can give you 2 more.
Heartbreak album is definitely in my top 5 albums of all time. Matter of fact, top 3 R&B albums of all time for me. And it's tough because now that I think of my life, Mary J. Blige is definitely it's my number 1 actually. And I may be blasphemous for saying this, but Mary J. Blige's My Life album is the greatest R&B album of all time. To me. And I'm sick of y'all saying that Mary J. Blige can't sing. That's bullshit. Mary J. Blige is a great singer. That My Life album is a classic. I'll put any album against My Life, and I'm telling you, it'll probably lose.
Well, all of the albums I'm going to say will beat that. The 3 I've already said.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You know what? I really love... And I might be a little biased in what I'm saying right now because I go off what I listen to the most. You know what I'm saying? And right now, again, I'm terrible with album names, but... Oh, well, that's a compilation album. That don't count. Never mind. Put that one back. That one don't count. I'm not counting that.
Okay.
Dang, I mean, I do kind of want to say New Edition, but that could be because you just put it in my head. Because if I wasn't thinking about it, I might think about something else. Them other 3. Okay, so those are my top 3. Man.
See?
Sons of bitches.
See when I put you on the spot.
Okay, R&B. Let me go through. You're lucky that I don't know a Earth, Wind, and Fire album. That compilation, I'll slap everybody with it, but that got all the hits rounded up, so that's cheap. But
was that R&B, or would you consider that more on the funk side? Because they're a band, like it's not really R&B.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm
we trying to throw
super groups.
See, he trying to throw super groups in the mix just to make his list like a super dream team. No,
Hey,
R&B, strictly R&B.
Oh, snap! SWV's
Ooh, that album is
freshman album, SWV. That is absolutely one of my. I don't know. I forgot. I can't believe I forgot about that one. I absolutely love that album.
Was that self-titled?
Yeah, self-titled.
I went back and listened to that album, bro. I forgot how many hits was on that.
Oh my gosh, that first album, they swept the floor. And anybody, again, I know I'm known for saying about Escape and In Vogue and all, and not that they can't sing, just not my particular cup of tea most of the time. But I stand by this. SWV's first album, I will battle all of them lady groups from that era with that first album. You're not gonna beat them. Vocally, you cannot beat them.
Sorry, not even that. Dude, that album was so well put together.
Yeah, man.
It's a classic album to me, bro. Like, you know what else I consider a classic album? But it's you'll probably jump down my throat. But fucking that Cool Relax album by John B.
It's alright. Classic, no. It's alright. It's good. It's good.
Oh no! Why is it not a classic?
John B got 2 classics and they're songs, not albums.
Oh, shh.
They don't know.
You disrespected that.
Or don't listen to whatever it's called.
You ain't heard that album.
Okay. Well, it ain't came across my timeline. But that's white. Is that mean I'm not black?
You're dumb. Hold on. So, I'll put, Share My World.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
My 5th one, Tevin Campbell, I'm Ready.
Really?
Fuck yes, I love Tevin Campbell, I'm Ready album. Oh my shit. I was listening to it the other day. We was cleaning, and I was like, you know what, babe? Put that whole album on YouTube. When I tell you, I had that early 90s just, hey! And then it hit you with some of that new jack, that, come and take a walk down the halls of desire. I was like, hey! I looked old as shit. It sounded old as shit. But I enjoyed it. Those are my top 5. Tevin Campbell, I'm Ready. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Songs in the Key of Life. Confessions. And SWV.
I'll put Chris Brown's X album up there too. That album was great. I thoroughly
Chris
album.
Brown's best album to me.
His freshman album was.
His freshman, and that actually came in a close second because
right.
His second album actually is I think my favorite of his albums.
When you hear that, baby, you're a winner.
And see, I think it's because that's when his music was still innocent enough to have fun too. And I'm not gonna lie, he got hella songs, and his songs be slapping. But when you talk about like a feel good, like whole project, that exclusive and the Chris Brown debut were both very, very, very great albums.
Chris Brown is in my top 10 R&B artists.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna.
Maybe even top 5.
I was about to say he might be higher on my
Usher
list.
in my top 5 with Mary J.
Okay.
And shit.
Nothing, Mary J.
Mary J is in my top. I would go, and I was debating saying this because it may be hella blasphemous. Because I feel Mary J's music so much on a deeper stratospherical level, if that's even a word.
Will she make you wet? My bad, go. That's what get your panties dropping. That old Mary J.
First of all,
I ain't gon' cry, I'm not gon' cry. Okay. Actually, that song was a jam. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I loved that Waiting to Exhale soundtrack and that song.
Okay. So, looking at Mary J. Blige's whole discography.
Yes.
What female, let's stick to female R&B singers, is making, or has made, or is making better music than Mary J. Blige? You got Share My World, My Life, What's the 411, and all the other
There's
ones
one
that.
big thing you're missing when talking to me in particular about Mary J. Blige.
What am I missing?
I don't like her voice.
Okay. So you the wrong person.
I am.
Always gonna be.
I've told you this. I feel like for a couple of years now. Listen, I'm not trying to hate on Mary. That's not what it is. It's just I am not a fan of her voice. So I don't want to downplay anything she's done. If she has classic albums to you, that's great. For me, she got a couple. Now, she got a couple. I'm not gonna. I'm not trying to play her as disrespect. What I like. But she will never be in my top nothing because I don't resonate with her voice like that.
All right. Well, that's you. But I'll say this: but she is in my Mount Rushmore of R&B artists. Period. Point blank.
All right, amen.
And it's solidified.
See, now Stevie Wonder would be in mine, but some people would be like, Stevie Wonder, and which I find absolutely blasphemous and disrespectful. But if you don't rock with it, that's not your style. All right.
I put him more in the soul vein more than R&B.
R&B is rhythm and blues. You got to have soul to have the blues, huh? I'm just saying, you got to have the soul to have the blues.
That's funny.
All right, let's go on. Let's do speaking of Mount Rushmore. So the Mount Rushmore of drinks. Now, what drinks we talking about? Libations,
like soft drinks, juice, soda, like milk drinks, like anything drink, like anything you drink. You can throw some hard A drinks, mixed drinks in there too, whatever. But Mount Rushmore, you got 4 drinks.
These to live off of?
You have to live off of.
Okay.
Your top 4 drinks.
All right.
And they could be from anywhere, like any restaurant, any store, any brand. Like 4 drinks that you fuck with, that you would go out of your way to grab, because that's.
Well, see, I need clarification because is it 4 drinks that I can only have for the rest of my life, or just like, oh, these are the top 4 drinks ever taste what? Well, it can't be both because here's the thing. If it's only 4 that I need, that what can have for the rest of my life, water's gonna be on that bitch.
Okay.
But if it's just like, what are your top ones? I'm not gonna say water. So.
Okay. All right. So your top 4 flavored drinks.
Okay.
Besides water.
Okay. Cream soda.
That's a solid pick. Okay.
I love cream soda.
Over root beer?
Yes.
What?
Root beer gets flat so quick.
I think cream soda is kind of already halfway there with the flatness.
Nah, man.
I'll drink cream soda if it's available, but I don't fuck with it the long way like
cream
you
soda.
do. Okay, that's one.
Apple juice.
Apple juice?
Oh my gosh, apple juice.
Any particular brand?
I'll drown in apple juice.
Any apple juice, or do you have a particular brand? Ocean
Treetop, or the Winko brand, but. My nigga, because it can't be like that really healthy cloudy apple juice. That cloudy stuff is heavy.
Disgusting.
Man. Tastes like apple rinds.
So apple juice.
Apple juice, cream soda.
Cream soda, okay.
I will have to go with berry Ciroc Sprite.
Okay.
That's my drink.
Berry Ciroc Sprite.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
And
one more.
You know
Think
what?
About it. One more. It's Mount Rushmore. You only got 4 spots.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna keep it classy. I'm gonna go with a nice rosé wine.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I like wine. So, and rosé. I like white and rosé. I don't like red.
I used to like wine, and then I got divorced.
Liquor now.
Liquor. Hard liquor.
Or liquor hard.
Liquor.
Got him! Okay. You heard?
I'll give you that one. That was brilliant. Okay. High C Orange is my number 1.
Would have been back in the day, but I've been out the game for a while, so.
It's still up there to be. Like, I drink a High C Orange every morning.
Nigga, I swear they got rid of it years ago and it never came back. Last week, this dude was like, they got it. And I was like, they don't, at least not by one by my house. He was like, let's go right now because I'm hungry anyway. And I was like, fine, I can eat. And we went, and I asked, I was like, y'all got Orange High C? He was like, yeah. And I said, bitch! don't hurt yourself. I said, bitch, hold on.
You called her a bitch and everything.
When y'all re-up?
That shit was funny. You said, bitch, what the fuck?
I fully expected to hear. We haven't had that in years.
That shit was funny.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, but no, that's my number one. Number two, Baja Blast.
Like the Slurpee thing?
The Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Oh, Mountain Dew. Oh, the actual Mountain Dew. Okay. From Taco Bell?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Cherry Slurpee is my number.
Oh, Cherry Slurpees.
Actually, Cherry
I want to read
Slurpee-
up. Okay, finish yours.
Cherry Slurpee is my number one.
Okay.
Icy Orange is my number two.
Okay.
Baja Blast is my number three. Number four, probably rum and coke.
Okay.
Because anytime I go out, or if it's available, or if I go out shopping, I want something harder to drink, it's always rum and coke.
I feel.
And I never deviate from the septum. It's always rum and coke.
Okay.
Captain Morgan specifically. Captain Coke.
Captain.
Cab Coke. That's my number.
All right, I'm gonna redo mine real quick.
Okay. Re-up.
We still go with apple juice.
Uh-huh.
And Ciroc and Sprite, berry Ciroc and Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna add. I don't know the mixtures off the top of my head, so just go with the right mix, the mix I like.
Yeah, your mix. Whatever your mix is.
A Fat Tuesday slushy drink from in Vegas. Y'all in Vegas, Fat Tuesday. That slushy, that's on my Mount Rushmore because them shit's there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then my fourth. Okay, wait, what did I say last time? Because I said cream soda.
Cream soda.
What was my fourth one?
Cream soda.
Cream soda, apple juice.
Apple juice.
Berry Ciroc
and Sprite. And what the hell
I
did
don't know
you say?
what I said. Well, regardless now.
Oh, you said wine.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to stick with the rosé.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I'm just switching out the cream soda for the Fat Tuesday.
Okay.
Yes,
Gotcha. Yeah. You know, ain't no food invention better than a cherry Slurpee. Honestly. I'll fight.
That's what
over
Fat
it.
Tuesday is, only then add liquor.
Yeah. But, yeah, you catch a 7-Eleven on a hot summer day, you get that cherry Slurpee, my nigga.
Do you be going on July 11th, 7-Eleven to get your free Slurpee? Free Slurpee day?
I always do. Remember when 7-Eleven had the, I don't know if they still do this, but they had this bring your own cup to day, and niggas was bringing like big ass water jugs and like soda bottles.
It ain't no fun if you empty the whole thing out and it's all juicy. Your homeboy can't get none now. That sounded all pause worthy. All that.
We gonna edit that.
All that. But yeah, just like bringing these big old cups and now I can't get none because you want to take it all because it's greedy day.
And another thing, 7-Eleven, y'all need to make sure your Slurpee machines are always working. Seriously, because that's bullshit that I go to the 7-Eleven and I go to get the cherry and the cherry is either broken or it ain't done yet. Like, be on your shit. McDonald's, you too. We looking at you and your ice cream machine.
Hey, I don't know, man. McDonald's been having their McFlurry things working. I got McFlurry like 3 times and never finished them either of the times. But they've been the machine been working. I'm like, okay, McDonald's out here trying to glow up. Got machines working and shit.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about this Powerball, man.
Oh yeah. So okay, Powerball. So Powerball was up to 2.05 billion.
Wait, it was up to 2?
2.05 billion. One person in California won that bitch. After taxes was $997 million. Now, CJ, where's Mobile? My nigga, if you up here got you woke up, you had 997 million in your account. What you doing? Like for real. Like it could be the most outlandish shit you could think of to do, and no one can tell you anything because you can do
Well, okay, and this is always weird because you always say the first thing, and for me, the first thing will never change. The first thing I'm going to do is call up whatever companies and pay off.
Okay, of course.
That's the very first thing. That's wake up.
Right.
Probably fuck. Actually.
fucking dumb.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, but like big perk, like you about to go spend some money. Okay, so if I woke up and I had this money, It's on my debit card. Look at my debit card, heavy today. Boy, you don't even know what this Wells Fargo card got on it, boy. I ain't got no black card, no American Express, no Wells Fargo debit card.
Wells Fargo.
Like,
scratches on it and everything.
bitch.
997 million.
Okay, I'm saying, babe.
Forget the practical shit. Like,
Oh no, this is finna be. Watch this, babe. Here's what we finna do. Put on whatever you want to. Get yourself comfortable. We gonna go hit the tarmac. I'm about to order a plane all the way.
Order a plane?
Yeah. This is CJ. You know me. Get
order a plane.
Listen. I need a custom plane. 45 minutes. I'm on the way. I want my name in the headrest. Click. Okay, but anyway, we going to the airport. I would do my damnedest to be like, hey, where's the private jet line? I want to buy one now.
Right.
But if I couldn't do that, first class. Actually, I'd probably buy the whole first class. Nobody else can sit there. And if it was full, I would round up the first class and just put it right here. Let me talk to them. Niggas, y'all got to stop. I give you some money, but I need it all. Oh man, that first day. Oh, don't let me. Cause I'm a waste. $1 billion, my nigga. I'm wasting 18 million first day. First day, 18 million. No. Getting on a plane and we are going somewhere to go shop.
Okay.
Because we didn't bring nothing. All we got on is clothes and deodorant.
Where you going?
Shit, probably New York first.
New York first.
First, because I'm going to be like, listen.
He got a private jet so you can go wherever.
I'm black, so we got to go to Harlem. They're going to hook us up.
Right.
Because we're Jordan fans.
Right.
So they got all the Jordan shoes. So we going shopping.
Right.
Probably send that shit back. And then probably hop to the destinations we've been wanting to travel to. Call them niggas from the plane, tell them we on our way. That's probably what I would do.
Right.
Very first thing, I'm like, we gotta travel. I'll be back. Nobody, don't call me.
Okay. First thing I'm doing is I'm going to sleep. And because there's nothing like sleep that's stressless. Like stressless sleep. Like you ain't got shit to worry about.
But you just woke up with it.
No, okay. Well, hold on. Now I went to sleep stressing. That's not good sleep.
Excuse me.
But I woke up and I got 997 million in my account. I'm going back to sleep and I'm gonna sleep real good. When I wake up, I'm calling my brother and my sister and my mama and my baby mamas to get the kids, and we are going on a family trip to motherfucking Disneyland. And we're gonna be there for like a good week. Like a good solid week in Disneyland.
Are you gonna close the park?
I'll probably close the park.
I'm about to say, because you know,
the first day I'll probably
Dwayne Wade closed it for his daughter's birthday, so they ain't no reason.
First day I'll close the park just for us and the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably bring some other family members too, some real close family members that I consider, my cousins I consider siblings.
I'm like, I'll invite everybody, but I'm only paying for some of y'all. Stupid. I don't fuck how much I got. Don't count my pockets.
Well, no, I'm going shopping. I'm flying. Like you said, I'll probably go to Tampa and get season tickets to the Bucks, and I'll probably move to Tampa for a good few years just to be there.
Nobody
for
wants to live in Florida.
I do.
That's where crazy lives.
Okay, well, I still want to live in Florida. I still want season tickets to the Bucks games, and I will live there for a few years.
I mean, at that price, first of all, because this is something I would do too now that you're getting into extras. You talking about now, first, I'm going and getting an owner's box. Right. Even if I'm not an owner.
Right.
I want a box up there.
Right.
With my name and shit in it.
Right.
And I want the back door walks up. I don't want to be, I want all of that.
Right.
Tickets better come with the box.
Okay.
I shouldn't have to buy season tickets and a box. But
okay. But I'm gonna buy a house in like New York, Cali.
Like a house or like a penthouse, like in the city or in suburbs?
It depends on what city. If it's in New York, I'll probably get a penthouse. A penthouse.
Like in what borough? Like Brooklyn, Manhattan, Times Square. Actually, Times Square is Manhattan.
I'm rich, but so I would want Manhattan. But if I want the culture, I'll probably
that's how you gonna end up shot, nigga. See right there, 997 million. Let me go move to another hood.
Okay.
Nah, man, get out of that.
Well, no. I'll probably move to Manhattan somewhere. up in the ritzy area with a penthouse, and I'll probably travel to the other boroughs if I was.
See, you're gonna think about that. I've looked at them, you know, penthouse in the New York Jones. Man, I mean, you talking $20 million for, and I'd be like, what? No, I don't want that. I want them type. Even if at 997 million. No, listen. I want me a main joint, and I could Airbnb. I feel like if you're rich, you have access. You know how you have like Uber, and then there's like Uber Black.
Yeah.
I feel like there's an Airbnb Black.
Airbnb
for the other people.
Yeah.
So I would probably do that shit.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be real, when I want to travel,
yeah.
Be like, look.
I'll definitely travel. I would also buy a plot of land and build a house for all my siblings. And
I would build a community
and make a whole cul-de-sac community gated off and move my whole family in. Like I'll have remember in The Godfather and they had a whole freaking compound.
Yeah.
I get one of them. I get one of them. I have a car for each season. Okay.
Oh, that's it? Oh, you doing good too. Because there's only 4 seasons. Look, I want. First of all, I need the Bentley GT Coupe. Okay. Because that's my dream car. I got to get the Lambo with the butterfly doors.
Okay.
I've always said that I didn't necessarily like have an urge to get a Ferrari, but if the money was there, I'd be a Mr. Me Too. Let me get the Ferrari just cause, or Range Rover.
Yeah.
There are these things that I want. Like I feel like a Range. Some of these are essential.
Right.
I'd probably get a Sprinter van for the party nights.
Right.
Where I ain't have to drive.
Ooh, I get a party bus just because.
Yeah, actually, see, probably a party bus more than a Sprinter van.
See, I'm a big dude, so I'm practical. I can't even fit in a Ferrari, so I wouldn't even bother getting one.
You gotta do like Shaq. Nah, man. See, that's the thing. If you that rich,
right,
you can get you a custom Ferrari, and they got Ferrari trucks.
That's. Oh.
They got I've
never seen one of those.
Yeah, they got the Ferrari trucks.
I'd probably get one of them. I would get a Hummer H2.
Yeah, I think the H2s are the biggest.
I get an H2 because I've always wanted an H2.
No, the H1, the first Hummer, but that's like an army one. Yeah. It's like not cute.
No,
like
the H2, that was the one that
H2
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence had in Bad Boys 2. I always wanted one of those. I'd probably get that for like the winter or the fall. I'd get a
That's what the Range is for me.
Yeah, I get a Dodge Challenger because I've always wanted one of those, or a Charger for the summer. I get a.
You gotta get something. Let your top back, man.
Okay,
you gotta let these hoes
for the
see.
spring. I'll say that for the spring. I'll get a drop top something. I don't know what, but something. Whatever car I get in the summer is gonna be a drop top.
You know what? And now because I'm gonna have a bunch of kids, I'm gonna get a drop top van.
Oh, a van?
I'm gonna get these niggas with the drop top van. You ain't never seen no shit like that.
Astro van?
Oh my gosh, we gonna be like, well, you know what? Hit that button, whole motherfucking roof go back. Gotta make sure none of the kids fucking around, hang on one of the things and just go up. Like, hey, get your ass down.
No, you know what you should do though? You should buy one of those double-decker buses from England and trick it out for the kids. They put a slide in that bitch.
Well, I would just put that shit in the backyard and be like, all right, I'm gonna trick. This is gonna be y'all tree bus house.
Yeah, right. I'll do some crazy shit. I'll still go to work, but I'll go to work in a helicopter.
I already don't know.
All my coworkers, I'll come to work in a helicopter, or I'll come ride in a Tiger.
You think money cures a tiger bite? My nigga,
I'll get a.
You saw Tiger King, bitch, whole arm got took. Still went back to work. It wasn't a Tiger King. Yes, it was. He the one eating it.
Hell,
ridiculous.
Funny. Okay, what's a thing that you would buy that's like super expensive, but like a collectible type of thing? Like, what's something you would buy?
Probably something with Michael Jackson's autograph on it.
Like what? Would you like?
If I could get one of his, okay, if this was ever for sale, well, I don't know if it exists, so forget a Michael Jackson autograph for what I'm talking about. But I know for a fact Quincy Jones at his house, he has a plaque the size of this fucking wall that is for Thriller. If at that point it was made, it was 40 million. So 40 million. Platinum records. I want that. Now, I would love it if I had one signed by him or Michael, but I don't know if that exists. But I saw that and I was like, that's real, and it's real.
So he said he wanted $300 million for it. Would you give it to him?
300? That nigga finna die. Why would he go do 300 million?
Give it to his family.
No. He ain't gave shit to him yet. Why would he give it?
You got 900 million.
Okay,
after
no.
your flights, so after your flights and your shopping and anything else you want to do, you probably say you have a good, they say half of your shit's gone. Mm-hmm. You got half your money.
Half? How long have I had it? Half? I'm getting anxiety thinking about losing that much money. Half? My nigga, what have I done?
Okay. Say, let's take for the sake of argument. You're down to like 500 million, right? You spent 497 million already. You got 500 million.
Am I on drugs?
No, you're just spending shit like Brewster's Millions. You just on a tangent of spending.
Okay, give me just for my peace of mind. Over how long have I spent half?
Okay, 2 years.
I'm going to be a statistic of a lottery winner.
In today's.
Oh my gosh! If you can spend 437 million in 2 years on what? Traveling? No! I punched myself in the face. Oh my gosh! And so to bring it to full circle to your question, 300 million, nigga, what? No! Keep that shit. I will scan it on Google. I don't need that. You know, there's a company that I need to fuck with that they make platinum records. You custom ones. I make my own.
This is the original.
For $150.
But this is the original though. Like this was custom made just for Michael, and you can buy it.
I ain't got it.
That's just too much.
That's your fault. He be like, I heard you had 500 million. These gonna cost 300. I ain't got it, nigga. Fuck it, keep your shit.
Yeah. What's something else you buy?
And even if I spent 100 million, say I had say I paid 800 million left. Mm-hmm. I'm not paying 100 million for shit. There's nothing I can think of that I would nothing. I would not buy a fucking house
for 100 million.
For 100, one house for 100 million. There is one that's for 100. I've seen the video. No.
Really?
Fuck
Even if you
no.
had the money, you wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't get a super big mansion, let alone a $100 million thing, because fuck, I'm gonna buy all this house and I ain't visited the rooms in 8 years.
You need a golf course to go to a different wing of the house.
It's like I want a big house, but I believe there's excess, and it's like I don't need all that shit.
I don't want a big house either. I would love to have like a medium. Like a size house.
I want a meaty mansion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A meaty mansion.
I want acres. I don't want.
That's the thing. I want land.
I want a pool.
And I want a compound.
Yeah.
Because I do want different things. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now it's cool. Yes, I want the in-home studio, but if I can have my house and then have the studio in a separate building on my property, well then that's better.
And think about it, all these celebrities would come to your studio and record, and you could say, hey, this such album was recorded in my studio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But, yeah. So a big purchase, 100 million, I can't see myself spending, unless it was a project. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm building the house cul-de-sac thing, all these houses, and it costs 100 whatever million. Mm-hmm. Okay, but other than that, the most expensive thing I'd probably buy, one lump sum, will probably be an airplane, a private plane, and not a jumbo jet, but not no little Cessna. You know what I'm saying, like a G6. You know what I'm saying, where I can fit all 15 to 20 people comfortably.
Right. Put your face on the side of that bitch.
Like, I wouldn't do that, but I don't know. I'd probably call it Hustle Air or something. You know what I'm saying?
You would put your face on
I would put my face on that. My teeth ain't right. That's what I do first. I get the. Boy, I got a bag, fix my teeth. That's the first thing. I woke up, emergency dental.
Yeah, that's what I do. That'd be on my list of shit to do. Fix my teeth.
Yeah, man. Maybe I might get some fat taken out of my butt. You know what I'm saying? This shit's been making my pants hike up and shit.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
I probably, with my newfound money, do people know I got money, or is this private?
It's
the lottery.
People know who. Yeah, they already know.
I'd probably try to finesse my way into hanging out with famous people I've always wanted to hang out with.
Okay.
I'd probably, I don't know how you do that. Once you get money, I just feel like somebody appears to like make shit happen for you. Because I'd just be like, hey, call up and see if you can get a hold of Bruno and them. I don't know who I say that
Bruno
to.
and them.
But I don't know who I say that to. But I feel like if you have that much money, you should be able to say shit like that.
Right. Just go to like a go to like a movie premiere.
I think that's what you know. What it is
walk past you
is now you got all this money and people know. You might have to be like, all right, I'm gonna go to a concert and get the backstage shit.
Yeah.
And maybe that'll help. I don't know, but I would try to get in. I would music projects.
Yep, I would fund a dream concert, like of all my favorite artists.
Yep.
Past, present, and future. Like
now, what they say, Beyonce got $6 million to come do some little private show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. One, I will never pay an artist that much to come do a set.
Mm-hmm.
Second, she wouldn't be on my list of private parts. But if I just be like, I'm about to do a small intimate concert of my favorite artist, and I'm about to rent out the coffee cafe. I mean, it's gonna be super low key. It's gonna be like 30 people here.
Yeah.
I would probably hit up. Man, if I'm real, I'd probably try to see if Stevie Wonder could come through. Stevie. Yeah, if I could have a concert, small 30-person cafe shit, it would be dope if Stevie Wonder could come through. Cause it's one of them once in a lifetime performances, and I would love for it to be an intimate thing with just people I know would enjoy it. Steve, if I could get Stevie, Lauryn Hill,
D'Angelo.
He's not on my list.
He's not on your list? No. You wouldn't want to see him live?
I mean, if he's there, cool. But if I'm ordering,
who's on CJ's?
Yeah, them two
dream playlist.
Not my dream playlist, because my dream playlist everybody ain't live. So if I had the money and I'm calling these niggas like, yo, come to Seattle right quick. Yeah, Steve, Lauren, damn, he dead. Ooh. Don't judge me for this one. Ruben.
Okay.
Let's have Ruben come through.
Ruben Studdard, he ain't done shit in years. Like, really? You gotta have him do the old
I
hits?
love his voice. I love Ruben's voice.
Okay, Ruben Studdard. Okay, who else?
And one more. Damn. Oh. See, part of me wants to say Fantasia, but I'm not going to say Fantasia because I don't know her music like that. It's just I love her voice.
I would
But
see Fantasia live.
Damn, who would I put on as a fourth person? Come on out to this cafe and sing.
Shoot, Chris Brown.
Nah.
Her.
Ooh, Ari Lennox. Oh shit! And that's the thing. Then I would be like, after the concert, it's a mandatory jam session. This is what I'm paying you for. Steve, Lauryn Hill,
Ari Lennox.
Ari Lennox, and who was my?
Who else?
I had three.
Let's start writing this down.
I know, right?
You said Stevie already, right?
Yeah, Steve. It was another guy. Wow.
I don't even know that.
Whatever. That's what. Yeah. Anyway, I called them niggas up and be like, listen, small cafe, concert and jam session. Let's do it. Yeah, man. I probably try to go hang out with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. I would put together like a comedy show, like of the best, like out now, like just a pure laugh fest. You know what I will also try to do too? Remember Fire Festival?
Yes.
Remember how much of a failure that was?
Yes.
I would do something like that. Not that, but like something like that.
I do it like a summer jam here
like
in Seattle.
Right. How much you think it would cost to throw something like that on?
Well, you gotta think of these guys. Their typical price per show. A lot of artists range between $25,000 to $200,000 to do a show.
So give them. Ooh.
But summertime, for these summer jam shows, a lot of times their prices go up. This is just a regular everyday price. Right. So let's just say one, nobody be coming to Seattle, so they were like, you got to pay me. And so let's just say $200,000 per artist. You're going to do a Summer Jam show. How many artists on this?
How much per artist?
200,000. That's for big artists. Okay. I mean, you could obviously get smaller ones.
Okay, I'm getting Chris Brown first off.
And where's the venue? Because think Summer Jam, if you have it in an arena, it's not really summery.
I'll either go the Gorge or Wright River Amphitheater.
Or there's the Seahawks Stadium too. But yes.
Yeah, Seahawks Stadium.
That's
I'll probably do Seahawks Stadium. You could get way more people in there. Chris Brown off top. He's gonna headline. Shoot, probably Redman and Method Man. Busta Rhymes is gonna be in there too. LMA. That's 2, 4, 6.
Are Redman and Method Man coming as a duo or they're solo artists?
They're a duo.
Okay, but so they're not doing solo songs?
No, they'll do their solo songs, but I'm only gonna pay them $200 for both of them.
They gonna be working harder than everybody doing solo and together songs and getting paid less.
They'll get $100,000. They'll get $100,000 a piece.
Oh man, okay, Tim ain't shit.
Matter of fact,
he gonna diss Method Man, one of the best lyricists in the game.
That's not dissing.
But how Chris gonna get 200? LMAO get 200 or her, whoever, and then Meth get 1.
Brandon Meth will get 250.
So Meth get 125 while everybody else get 2, and he doing more songs.
You suck.
This is your 997 million that you hoarding to yourself because you can't pay him extra 75,000 for being Method Man. What? The METH only man?
Look, I'll probably just get Method Man for 200.
Red, you gonna diss Red like that? He holding it down in the hood with the crib.
Nigga, I only got 997 million. I only got $997 million. Wait, hold on.
And you can't spare 75,000.
I'm tripping. My math is wrong. Hold on. Yeah, so I'll give 200,000 to Chris Brown, 200,000 to Method Man, 200,000 to Redman, 200,000 to Busta Rhymes, and then 200,000 for LMA, and I will have Blast open up. That's 1.2 million.
Blast?
Yeah.
I have Blast. I don't.
Look him up.
Okay. It was like, is it in the same time era as them?
Yeah, current. He's a
well, actually, what? Who did you say, her or LMAO? What?
LMAO.
What's this? LMFO?
LMA.
LMA.
Okay. Open up with Blast, and then LMA, and then Redman and Method Man, and Busta Rhymes.
You said Chris Brown was it? Oh, I guess he.
Then I would get either Mary J or Chris Brown will close. The ones that have to follow together, but I'm not picking. I'm not picking who follows who. Probably on the strength of legendary status, it'll probably be Mary J to headline, and then Chris Brown would come up before her.
I'd probably go and chill backstage at your concert, but I wouldn't be out there for all of it. I don't know who Blast is. I wouldn't be there for Mary's part. LMA, I'd probably, yeah. Busta, of course, I'd be out there for that shit. You know.
Just disrespect.
Nah, man.
I can't believe the disrespect. Yeah.
I don't know. If I had all that money, I feel like I'd go over to what's the island? Mercer Island. And just try to go buy people's houses that ain't selling them.
Yeah.
I was like, let me get this whole, like, these 5 lots on this water. I want this whole waterfront. Everybody get out.
Funny.
Cause shit. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Here's the thing. Property tax is real. And it's bullshit.
It is real.
I don't understand how I just paid for the land and now I gotta pay for the land to have the land.
Right.
What kind of shit is that?
Right.
And actually, that's part of the reason why I don't even know if I would buy a house. If I'm real, I'd probably look into mansions for lease. Like I'll rent. I don't, but because I don't want to pay property tax. I don't want to fix shit. Now I do want to change shit. I guess I gotta own it.
If you got $997 million, you pay a nigga to fix your shit. The fuck?
Yeah, that's true. But also, when you're rich, all of your problems are rich. Yeah, if I was paying you to fix my plumbing at my regular mansion, that's one thing. Now, if I'm at my mega mansion, all of a sudden you like, man, that's $80,000.
And them expensive cars you buy are gonna have expensive insurance policies.
I'm saying I'm gonna have all the main whips on here, but then I'm gonna have like some really like, okay, gas is high.
Yeah.
So I got this Honda. I got the Honda part
Keep
next
the
to the
V8 in the garage to
You
get
know?
this Honda Accord.
Actually, low key, if I had the money and I had property, I'd probably make my own gas station.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, gas is however much a barrel. I'd probably invest because that's part of I'm investing too.
Right.
So I would probably invest in some things, including barrels of oil and or petroleum. You know what? I don't know what all that means. Some gas.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you got to mix and stir. I don't know. I probably like do one of them things where you can make your own homemade gas station. You know, the pumps, the old school shit. I'd probably make one of them on the property. Like, man, get my own gas. Fuck y'all. I buy gas twice a year and just, you know, put it in my shit. And then I can get it. You know, man, come on, man. Gotta fill up the party bus. We going out. You know what I'm saying? But all of them gotta take the 87 gas, not the 89 or the 92 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We not diesel. Need the cheap gas.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Interesting.
Would you give your siblings any money?
Yeah.
How
Absolutely. much? $900 million. I give
997.
$997 million. I would give my sister. I'll give my sister and brother like $100 million each. Straight up. And my mom, I'll give $150 million.
No.
That way they be set for life.
Well, first of all, we set for life with way less than $100 million. But I tell you this, I'm with you. I'm giving money. $100 million.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you go look your sister.
Well, because it's also you gotta also understand at $997 million, that is past what I consider too much money for myself.
Okay.
So up to probably about $500 or $600 million.
Right.
I would probably give that shit away. Okay. And I mean in a real way.
Okay.
So, yeah, I could give my siblings $100 million, but it's probably more like 50 for me. Give them $50 million each. Because I would probably give away $300 to $400 million to... I'd find the right places to give it away to, or just find... That'd take forever.
It would take forever.
Trying to find people.
Yeah.
Because I would not give one person $1 million that's not outside of my family. I wouldn't give most of y'all. I'm sorry, I love y'all. I wouldn't give most of y'all $1 million.
I would tip a random DoorDasher.
Boom.
$1 million.
I'd Mr. Beast this shit. I'd probably make content out of it.
Yeah.
Be like, you know. And actually, side note, I've been watching a lot of Mr. Beast stuff. He's a brilliant dude. And he's smart. He don't spend his money. Like, he actually liquid cash is like broke. But he is a very good dude, and I like the way that he uses his money.
Right.
So that I'd probably do something like that. You know, make little competitions for regular people and be like, win 50 grand.
Right.
You know, because I cannot see myself sitting on $1 billion and be like, it's all mine. I can't. I'm like, oh my gosh, ugh. You know, I'd piss myself off.
I feel like Mr. Burns talking about eggs.
Oh my gosh, he's such a dick.
Right.
Yeah, I would probably hire a bunch of food trucks. I would probably go and find every food truck in the city that I could. And I don't know how to put it out there, but I would just want to do it and make it free for homeless people. Just like, or just send food trucks to homeless stops and be like, yo, I'm paying, it's on me, let these motherfuckers eat.
That's very admirable.
And I'd probably hook up a lot of the shelters And the shelters for the guys as well. Because we all be like, the women's shelters, the women and children. I don't know much about the shelters, but I know they be taken care of because they're women and children. We gotta protect them. Though with that being said, that does leave a lot of the guys vulnerable to whatever, and nobody cares.
Very true.
So that's something I would do, is hook up a lot of the homeless shelters. And I'd probably invest in some of those like mini house communities, because I think those are dope.
Right.
As long as people treated them right.
Right.
So, yeah, philanthropy would be crazy with that much money for me. Because I do shit, and I'm a broke ass. So, having the money, I'd just amplify, I think, what I gave.
Right.
But, yeah, my mama, my dad get the house. And, my parents get whatever they want.
Right.
Really.
Whatever. No question.
No question.
Not at all.
I probably have questions, but I'm nosy. My sister, see, there's the thing. Is my sister, I would be like, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna give you this money, and I wouldn't dictate, but I would be concerned because I know my sister. So I'm like, hold on, man, what you finna do?
Right.
Like, before you do anything, I want to go with you to do certain things.
Right.
So at least I have peace of mind. And then I give my nieces and nephews. Now, you could say I could give my sister money and be like, you need to break your kids off. But with all that money, I take care of it.
Right.
What if any exes was like, hey, Timmy. They hit you with the, hey, big head. I saw the lottery news.
That's funny.
You simping?
Nope. Hell no.
You ain't simping a little bit? No. Okay, wait a minute. Forget your exes. Let's forget exes.
Okay.
You wake up. Wait, let me clarify a question. Are you single or no right now? Right now in your life, are you single or no?
No.
Okay. Good answer. Okay. Oh, well, okay. Fine. Just goes. I mean, yeah, I've been in the same relationship for a couple years, so it's. But if I was single, I'm trying to think, how much of a trick would I be before I was like, all right, that's enough. I still don't think I don't know. I ain't never had that much.
I'd be look. I'd be the biggest show off.
See, but showing off and simping are two different things, though. Cause showing off,
you mean it'd be like going to Gucci and just get whatever.
Oh, showing for her, having her. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you simping whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do that with my girl, but that's not simping. That's my lady.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Yeah. We shopping. We going. We getting the jet over to Paris.
Absolutely.
To Paris.
I'm putting all that shit on social media so every bitch who wouldn't fuck with me can actually look and be like, damn.
So because there's you gonna be a rich person that stunts on everybody?
Possibly, yeah.
See, I don't know if I would.
I'm petty like that, so yeah.
I don't know if I would. I'd be too afraid of getting shot.
Is that right?
Because I'm already kind of a dick.
I got that much money. I'm having a security team with me.
Oh, security lit.
Absolutely.
Actually, low key, that's probably the first thing. Because if I got 99 million, somebody know I got it. And I'm still living here when I wake up.
Yeah.
My nigga, they working on a road outside. You tripping, bust your whole shit? No, it's not safe over here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Wait, okay. So what's the first step to get security? What, you gonna call Securitas? Be like, hey, send me some Samoans.
Nah. What I'll do, I'll probably look towards like my homies first. Like, come on through. I got a job for you.
Yeah,
that movie Brewster's Millions. That's one of the first things he did. When he came out that bank with that $30 million, he was like, he had to spend $1 million a day for 30 days, and the first thing he did was get a security dude. Was like, hey, how much they pay? He was like something a week before tax. He's like, I'll give you like $100,000 or something like that. And he was like, yeah, he followed him around, carried his money for him.
Hey man, I would too. I mean, before I could find who I need, first calls I'm making Rolando and Doug. And maybe I don't know if Romeo would do it though. He might seem like he did hang.
I got a friend named Doug who I ain't seen in a while.
Doug Austin?
No, he's a big, tall, like Viking dude. biggest white boy. I've
Oh,
ever
he's
seen.
white. Okay.
Yeah, I would get him. I would find him somewhere.
Give me my cousin.
He's a big old Sons of Anarchy white boy. Like,
And-
he don't fuck around.
And I want, and that's my preliminary. Just just hold me down for a second. Now, once I get my real team, listen, I'm getting shooters, more than one. But only one will have an itchy finger. Okay, one will be ready to shoot you in your damn mouth. Okay, now the other ones, they gonna grip up on you.
Right.
They the ones they're the warning ones. But the other one, if he get the
Yep.
matter of fact, it's gonna be a girl.
Oh.
The shooter, the aimers will be men, and the shooter will be a girl.
Okay.
And because ignorance is out there.
Yes.
Niggas try to stick you for your paper. And we ain't even got paper no more. It's all in the bank. You stab me, then what?
Niggas want to stick me for my Bitcoin.
You know? I'm like, come on, man. All right, would you finance a friend's trip, like 10 friends? You like, I'm going on vacation taking 10 people. You finance the whole thing?
Sure will.
I would too.
I would love to do that.
I don't have 10 friends, but if I did.
I would love to do some shit like that.
Yeah.
Hell
man.
yeah. But we're here where we are right now. And we didn't win.
And we didn't win. Hey man, one time I was playing Powerball, this was some years ago, but I remember when it got up to 500 million. And it's some, oh my gosh, when I tell you, this is when I was married. When I tell you I was all in my mind, we was going to win. I'm so glad we didn't. Because if I had to split with that bitch, oh my gosh. That would suck. Oh.
Hilarious.
Anyway. We got anything else going on?
No,
I think we good.
All
right. We appreciate y'all joining us for another episode of the Say It Loud podcast.
Yeah.
Please like, share, and subscribe to the Say It Loud podcast YouTube channel.
Right.
And also join our Patreon. Patreon.com/Say It Loud. All right. We appreciate y'all, and we'll check you next week.
Deuces.
Holla.
Good shit, bro.
Yeah.